Okay, so we're basically ready for the heart transplant. This is the whole clutch transmission side, which is the right side, so this is just easy peasy. Insert, boom boom, new bearings and everything. Drop this guy in. There's our running engine. Beautiful. This is gonna be a journey, okay? Because it's all so tight and you can't put the drum, the shifting forks and everything in at once. You know, we'll put these in, then we'll have to probably wiggle a little, but definitely just wanna get a little oil inside everything so we don't have a dry start. This is the front sprocket, so that'll go out of the left side obviously. And this will be the clutch basket. So counter shaft, because you know the front sprocket is technically called the counter sprocket. So counter shaft, main shaft, because the main shaft is what is actually connected directly to the crankshaft. So that's like your power is going to that, and that's always you know, spinning through the clutch, and then that's how it gets sent to the front sprocket to get your actual power. So start just by lining them up. A real treat. There we go. Okay, then the shifting mechanism. But your shifting forks all say RL or C for right, left, or center. And those, you know, it's going to be kind of clear which way they go in, because the center goes on the right side on the main shaft, and then your left and right will go on this shaft. So, and then obviously the pins have to go into the shift drum, so that'll be kind of clear on which way that needs to go. So we'll see if we can do this. Sometimes we need to pull these out just a hair, or pull some gears up. Definitely have to jimmy these around to get it into the center slot. Cool. Okay, this right guy's the easiest because he's up on top. But you also just be sure that, you know, sometimes you'll need to move these up and down while you're twisting this, just to get it to align. I think we're ready for our little oil pump shaft in there. That pin, that pin. This will all connect through. These are the back sides. I believe we're ready for the gasket. It does have this little blue line, just a little extra kind of silicone or whatever, so we don't need to do any sort of liquid gasket with it. Probably shouldn't have done that, but whatever. Downside of having wheels. Okay, so we got all the crankshaft bolts ready to go. So when you pull on the clutch, this is what actuates, and it needs to be just held in place there. So this one comes with a little retainer pin for this oil. Pickup for this oil pickup. That's one. So I wanted to check that out before I locked everything in. And this can only go one way because it has the little hole there, and it's designed to be like a plate that holds that oil pickup in place. So they usually have these little dots, like a little arrow pointing towards something. You'll see it on the water pump side too, but that usually just indicates that it needs a copper washer on it. Why it needs one here, I'm not completely sure, but it came with a copper washer and it has the arrow, so we are following suit. The manual I think said 7 foot-pounds, so I got this digital torque wrench for the really low stuff, because my other one that far down just was not accurate. We'll set it to 7 foot-pounds. It'll give us a beep when we're there. The solid beep is what we want. You get a little readout as you're going of what your torque's climbing. Till you hit it, clear it. Pretty cool. Pretty fancy. And yes, we will be cleaning all this. I just want to get everything like set back in place before we get there. I guess that's a good stopping point for now. Pretty much just wanted to get to, this point where we know that the inside, the crankshaft was bad. Now we're good. We know that everything in here is perfectly fine. We'll kind of get into the head work a little. We'll probably end up taking those valves out, show you my little at-home method. We do have the new piston to go into, so the cylinder looks really good, so I think we're okay there. Yeah, go ahead and subscribe, follow along. I've got some other builds going on that are just hit and miss. I've got an 01/03 RM125, frame off, powder coat, all that good stuff. New crankshaft, same deal. Drop some comments if you work for HRC and know all the stuff I did wrong, because I'm sure there's plenty of you out there. At the end of the day, it's a dirt bike, and these things are pretty bulletproof, so I think we're okay with our methods here. Yeah, give me a comment, see what you think, and follow along with the build. Thanks.